Okay, I figured I would do today's video all in one take and not sitting at my apartment. And this is, stepping out of my comfort zone again, because every time I film in public, it's definitely like a scary thing. But I want to talk about what I just did. I just went to this concert. It's two of my favorite artists were the ones performing. But fuck, I'm gonna try to see it now. This is the only way I can do it. Two of my favorite artists were performing, and I really wanted to go, but I don't really have many friends, and my one friend that would really love to go with me probably to this, because he loves these musicians also, these artists, he's in Europe, so there was absolutely no way that that was going to work. And I struggled a lot with whether or not I should go. And I kind of like wasn't even going to until like a week and a half ago. I said, fuck it. I'm like out of breath right now, dude. But like a week and a half ago, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to buy the tickets. I'm going to say, fuck it. And I did. And it feels so fucking good to have done something like that by myself, kind of like a solo date kind of thing. But on the flip side, I can't help but feel extremely lonely. Because, when I'm walking out and I see all these people with other people, it makes me wish that I had like a friend or somebody to experience like an intimate experience like that with. But like I said, I do feel really accomplished that I was able to do something like that by myself. That's by far the most intense solo date that I've ever had. And I'm still very new to doing things solo. Am I still fucking? Yeah. Damn, it's only been 2 minutes. I'm still very new to the solo date world. It's something I never really prioritized because I was always so attached to other people. And when I got sober and my life changed, dramatically. When I got sober, and my life changed dramatically, a lot of people were no longer in my life, and things changed because I wasn't doing the same things that I always did. So I just like had a brain fart. So the point that I'm trying to make is my life changed a lot, and I was no longer doing those things. So I have to like relearn how to go out. I have to relearn how to do things that most people are probably okay with doing, but it's just, there's a lot of anxiety for me. There's a lot of, are people looking at me? There's like a group of people coming over here and I don't know how to fucking handle this, but there's a lot of anxiety that's tied around it because of the fact that I'm sober. It's like I can't just walk to the bar and grab a drink. I can't just like light up a joint and start smoking. So there's a lot that I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to like work out the muscle. I'm still fuck, there's so many people here. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm still trying to work out the muscle of how you do something by yourself, because ever since I got sober, I've never been like a solo date person. But taking myself out and doing something, regardless of the anxiety, regardless of how I think people are gonna perceive me, going on a solo date was one of the most fucking like liberating things that I could do. But I feel lonely. I feel sad. I wish I could have done that with somebody. I wish I could have experienced that beautiful moment with somebody. Dude, I'm fucking rambling and I'm like out of breath, but there is so much that I still need to process from tonight. And I think the most important one is that I fucking did it. And that's fucking awesome. But there's some processing that needs to be done around the fact that I'm comfortable being alone, yet I feel really lonely. And I don't have a group of friends. I don't have people that I can just text and be like, hey, do you want to go do this? Do you want to go watch a movie? Do you want to go, I don't know, play pool? Do you want to just go hang out at the park? I do everything by myself, and I'm not complaining because I enjoy doing things with myself, but I don't know. I just have to learn how to do this. I feel like this video is going to be my most rambly one yet. And the reason for that is because I'm fucking terrified doing this outside. Because usually when I film for my Instagram videos, I'm either inside or it's quick. You know, it's a lot quicker than however long this video's been going for. Fucking 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So that's probably why I'm repeating a lot of the things that I'm saying. But I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy that I did this. I'm also happy that it's not too late because I get to go home and kind of decompress and make some food. Maybe watch like some TV or something. I've been like kind of not watching TV actually lately and like not watching movies because I'm like back on this like YouTube videos kick when I eat my food. So, oh, fuck, my nose itches. Also, another thing that's kind of hard about the whole concert thing is that ever since I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, well, like also before that, which is why I got diagnosed, is my feet hurt really bad because there's a lot of like inflammation, a lot of autoimmune diseases. Your feet hurt for some reason, but mine is I have rheumatoid arthritis, which is primarily, well, what it is, it's a disease where your immune system attacks your joints. It's pretty much like doesn't know how to fucking work, your immune system, so it just starts attacking your joints, and it's very painful. It's not something that I would ever wish on anybody, but anyway, yeah, so being at like a concert and standing for an extended period of time is very, very difficult. And you know, but I tried my best. I tried to move. Oh, that's another thing about the whole fucking being super anxious about going on a solo date and feeling insecure about being around people is since my feet fucking hurt so bad, I just like, I feel like I'm super uncomfortable. I have to keep moving around. I don't know, it fucking sucks. But I also just remembered that why this solo date was particularly, I guess, important, or why it's such a big deal, is because even when I used to drink, like before I got sober, I always had a really hard time moving my body around people. And like, so if there was music around or something like that, I had a really hard time dancing because I always felt super uncomfortable and anxious and insecure. And then when I got sober, doing those things sober are just like way, way, way more uncomfortable because you can perceive yourself, you know, you become super self-aware. And when you move your body, it's like you think that people are looking at you dancing and judging you immediately. And I think obviously that's not true. But when you're hyper anxious and you don't have alcohol to fucking, I don't know, numb yourself, at least for me, fucking, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, at least for me, I've got this fucking idea in my head that everybody's judging the way I move my body, the way I'm dancing, but regardless of that, I can't feel free. I've been sober for 2.5 years now. Well, if you watched the last video, then you know that. But it's hard to integrate. I think that's the important thing that I'm trying to say. It's harder to integrate yourself into a group of people. So I went to the bar and I did get a couple drinks, but they were non-alcoholic beers, 0.0% alcohol. And I got 2 of them, so I didn't have to like go back to the bar. But that does help me feel a little more grounded in that situation because my fucking shoulder is killing me from holding this fucking phone. it does help me feel a little bit more grounded in the situation, because I feel like I'm more a part of the like being out ritual. So it helps, you know. I used to be like super against non-alcoholic beers, but I'm not against them at all. I'm not against them at all anymore. I had to like, well, at the very beginning when I got sober, I started drinking them, but then I started drinking them like too much. So I was like, fuck, this is a problem in its own. So I stopped for like a really long time. And a friend of mine who is also sober, fucking my sweater, dude. A friend of mine who is also sober, sorry, your headphone users, that fucking AC thing might fuck your ears up. But anyway, for a long time, I was super, like, I don't know, kind of maybe not scared of drinking non-alcoholic beers, but I felt like if I drank non-alcoholic beers, then I was like kind of cheating my sobriety and it wasn't real. And there's this saying in AA, I think, well, somebody said it to me one time, that says non-alcoholic is for non-alcoholics. So I don't fucking know. But anyway, I feel like that's very judgmental. I feel like you should do what works for you. And I realized that, you know, that works for me because it helps me integrate into the social setting. What the fuck is that, dude? Yeah, it helps me integrate into the social setting. And it helped me tonight, you know, because I have a drink in my hand. I feel like I can move around more freely. So I feel like I'm going to call the video here. I think I'm like out of the light. I feel like the main points that I want to kind of go back and touch on, or like the main thing about this video is I went out, I did something by myself despite how scared I was. That's a big plus. And two, I had a good time. And despite however kind of sad I might feel right now, I feel really proud of myself for going out and doing the fucking thing. I did the fucking thing, and that's what matters. So I think what I'm going to leave you guys with today is, if there's something that you want to do but you feel really scared about, like something that you've never done before, like a solo date, you know what I mean? I think that you should go on a solo date too, because even if you feel alone, even if you feel insecure about doing it, you'll feel really accomplished after you do it. So I need to fucking stop filming because my shoulder is literally going to fall off, and I've been walking around aimlessly and I don't know where my house is. So that's it. Thank you for watching another one of my ramble sessions. I hope that the lighting wasn't too bad and I hope you can see me, but fuck, can you see me? My phone's on like 10%. If you can see me, that's it. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.